Well, welcome back to New Vision Hope Ministry School and Church. This is part 2 of how we worship idols. Are you practicing idolatry? Now let's finish up. We was on Exodus 21st, the verse 1 through 6. I was reading. The people had a problem with God said that y'all can't have no other gods but me. The people were like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can only worship one God. They had a problem with that. But if they didn't learn that the God who had led them out of Egypt was the only true God, they could not be his people. Amen. No matter how faithful they kept the other 9 commandments, thus God made this his first commandment. Today we can allow many things to become gods to us, such as relationships, money, affirmation, work, and pleasure can become gods when we concentrate too much on them for personal identity, meaning, and security. Amen. No one set out with the intentions of worshiping these things, but by the amount of time we devote to them, we can allow them to grow into gods that ultimately control what? Our thoughts and our energies. Letting God hold the central place in our lives keeps these things from turning into gods, idol gods, and then you won't be practicing idolatry. Amen. That is the break. I broke that down for you. When the Israelites were delivered from Egypt slavery, God delivered them. God said, I want to be your God. They said, cool. We're going to add you to the list to all the other gods, because we used to worship a bunch of gods, because that's what Egypt was. It was a bunch of idols and a bunch of gods. Each god did something. The Israelites were used to worshiping different gods, so having another god was okay with them. But this is what God said. God said, you shall have no other gods before me. And they was like, oh my God, I can't do that. They found it difficult. It was difficult for the people to accept. They couldn't accept God being his only God, just like today in 2020. It's hard people having a difficult time just relying on God in heaven. So they make their own gods. Y'all be blessed, man. I'll see y'all on the next